I clicked. I clicked on the wrong scene earlier. I clicked on the gaming stream scene, so I was like, "Oops, gotta go to the art stream scene." But hello and welcome, good morrow, citizens. I hope you all are doing good today. Hey, Tanguris. Hey, Pachilma. Welcome, welcome. Today we are going to continue what we did yesterday, and I am going to finish the drawing up. Now yesterday, however, I did not draw up to the legs yet. I only draw this one leg here, but did not draw this long leg here. However, offline, I decided to finish off the leg drawing so that when we go into this stream today, it would be like, hey, only the cape animation, hair animation, eye animation, and background left to do. So that's what I thought to myself, and that's what I did. In any case, I'm just examining right now the crotchal area. Seems to be slightly too long. Even if at a low angle, that is still too long. So I might need to actually fix up the crotchal area for a little bit. It does not reflect, however, the cojones one would have. I'm sorry. That was such a dirty joke. That was such a dirty joke. I'm sorry about that. Shouldn't have made that joke. They kind of long crotch. Air of fog. How rare it is to see you awake so early, Rafug. Oh, huh. Now that I made it this short, it seems like the angle feels off. Hold on. It's like, oh wait, maybe, huh? It's kind of weird. Like maybe if I do it more here, so that the legs can be here, but then this leg will have to be here, like this. But then that seems like this leg is slightly skewed. Yep, wrong layer. There you go. Little fixes here and there. But yes, okay. Good old long crotch McGee. There, better. When did I wake up? Ah, so it's more of a question of you didn't even go to sleep? Hey, Sarbs, welcome, welcome. Clean line, our love is. Thank you, Pachina Silama. Thank you so much. I just realized that with my pattern, this will be like a closed area here, like that. There you go. Almost like a Superman underwear, but not, because it's cooler. It's just a pattern, so it's cooler. Anyway, the overall look of Asu here, standing up top this rooftop, looking badass, is generally done. Right now we do a new layer to proceed to the animation part for the cape. Right, but for that we need to turn on this animation area here. Flowy cape thing, exactly. So we're gonna turn on this animation here. Timeline, a new timeline, thank you. Then we're gonna make a new animation from down here above the sketch layer. New layer of animation, new frame, and let us begin. So the hard one here is to do the cape, right? I can't do the cape because my cape is frayed. My cape is frayed to different layers. So I can either do each fray its own layer, or I can just do it all in one layer and then just make a, you know, make an animation. Slightly harder, but very doable animation. Like, let me show you the frayed cape that I have. So, here's my design. As you can see here, my cape is frayed to 5 different parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey, Thundercharge, welcome. Why would you just do it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why do I do this to myself. I want a nice looking asset, I guess. It's been almost a year since I changed costume and all my assets are still my old costume. So, you know, I feel like why not try to get better assets? Assets. Oh wait, hold on. There you go, much better now. I was a bit too small on screen. Sorry, while I was doing that, I went into Twitter and just saw just saw some stuff on Twitter. So anyway, doing it different layers, though, doing the fray in different layers, it's slightly more easier. No, overall in the long run would be easier to animate rather than doing it all in a single layer. But however, doing it in a single layer will make it faster to finish because it's all in one layer. I can just draw everything in one layer. But doing it in different layers, I can separate the animation for each of them, and it'll be much easier for me to look at each layer differently to see the movements. However, like the Dark Souls art streams. However, I also feel like maybe I should go with a single layer. That's a very classic way of doing my animation. Hey Apex, morning, good morning. How you doing? I hope you all are doing just fine. I don't know why I went into a Western accent there, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, so I'm thinking I'll do it all in a single layer. Old habits die hard, indeed. So thanks to it being an animation that's behind my body, I don't have to worry about like stopping the animation right where the line is. Now I can just go whip and whip. There, look at that. Ah, beautiful. Ah, there you go. It's flowy. The cape is flowy. So, like I said, my cape has 5 frays. So this is the single phrase, second phrase, third phrase, fourth phrase, and the 5th phrase up here. Is it gonna look good? I don't know. But this is the second fray. The third fray is a fray in the middle here. Then maybe we'll go it like this. No, we'll do the fourth frame first, which is up here. Like that. Ah, snap. We got it in, baby. Did I say baby? I mean baby. In Malay, babi means pig. So, whoops. I'm sorry. You know what? Let me see the fray again. I need to re-see the fray again. It's actually more... It's not rounded here, so I need to actually make it more angular over here. Like this. Yeah, there you go. The funny thing is, if I just draw this in different layers, once more into the fray. If I just draw this into different layers, all of it on like a simple shape, I could animate it in Live 2D and make it easier for myself. But I kind of want to go back to the old days of frame by frame animation for myself. You know? As the old days. Because I used to do a lot of frame by frame animations as a job. So I'm like, I kind of miss doing frame by frame animations. That being said, I need to also work on my Live 2D. I mean, the skills in my Live 2D. I mean, not my current body Live 2D. Like generally do some Live 2D work because I've been slacking there, and I'm afraid that if I go too long without doing one, I'll be like losing all the knowledge and skills that I've learned of Live 2D. No, wait. Okay, there you go. No. Okay, there you go. So yeah, that's something that I should look into. Grabbing more Live 2D streams or something, like do more Live 2D work. And I don't have to do a Live 2D model rigging stream. I could just do an animation stream with Live 2D for the heck of it, you know? You know what, now that I see this one seems a little short. Let's just add a bit more length to this one. Alright, I think I like this. I don't know why I did that tennis noises as I was trying to do the stroke. Maybe I'm just getting myself immersed into the stupidity of it all. When I say that, I mean I'm the stupid one. Not animation, but I'm just being stupid. So this is the first frame of the flowy cape. Also, the cape, now that I see it, is actually longer than my legs or my body even. So But you know what? That's just the way it is. That's the way it is. That's how capes work. It looks longer when it's flowing. I mean, have you seen Batman's cape? When it flows, it looks like it's longer than the freaking Batmobile. And okay, I like that one. All right, so that's the first frame. Watashi ga welcome, OSR. Welcome, welcome. Okay, that's the first frame. Now we go into the second frame, which is gonna be like a little bit of a flow down, but it's gonna be a slow flow down. So we're gonna do it 3 frames in between it, and the new frame right here. All right, we'll turn on the onion skin so that you can really see where the previous frames are. So it's like this. So it's gonna just flow down, then flow up, and then snap, and then go back to normal. So it's gonna loop that way. So it's gonna flow down slow, flow up a little bit faster, snap, and flow down, and then back to the first frame. So it's gonna be like that. Ah, understandable, Moestar. But hey, you are here now. So welcome, welcome, my friend. It has been a while, but it is good to see you again. Definitely. So again, like I said, flow down. So we're gonna have to go like maybe here. No, let's go here. No, like let's go a little bit further for this one. All right, I like that. I like that little setting there. See, this is what I'm saying about like doing it in one layer is faster because you're doing it all in one go, but it is less harder. It's harder to visualize or see the flow because of how it is all in one layer and all that. But not bad. And you know, learning to go into it. There you go. I like that one. I like the idea that the middle one kind of flows down underneath. Alright, cool. Coloring this is gonna be a bish. For sure. Okay, then we're gonna make it like see like flow up a bit like this. And it's gonna be like, what? Ah, animation. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right. I like that. I like that. Then the last fray will go underneath like this. the flow will be slightly more of a huge change of look rather than the same look kind of thing. But yeah, so as you can see, it goes like, it goes a bit pata 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 pata. Hit it. Then a little bit of snap up, straighten out. So the snap up, we're gonna do like a single frame of snap up. So it'll go like this. These are all keyframes by the way. Patah-patah sayapnya di udara. And just so you guys know, these are all just keyframes. No in-betweens just yet. So it'll be like this. Just a little bit more pata-pata. By the way, the joke behind Pakcik Nasi Lemak's wordplay there is pata-pata is the sound effects in Japanese for like flapping wings and or cape. But patah in Malay means break. So when what Pakcik Lemak said that patah-patah sayapnya di udara means the wings are broken in the sky. All his wings are broken in the sky. How many keyframes do you require for a second of animation? For 1 second of animation, it depends on the animation itself. Like 1 second of animation for me when I do it is 12 frames, right? If I want to do a flow, it depends on the movement. What movement you're doing would determine how many keyframes it is in an animation. Right? Like this one, we're not even in we're just in frame 7 right now. That's only a little bit over half of an animation frame, a second of animation, right? So we're gonna do this one snap, and then 1, 2, 3 straighten, then another 1, 2, 3 back to normal. So it's gonna take take 12 frames here. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4 keyframes for this particular animation. But in any case, there is no set number to animation to a keyframe per second of animation. It all depends on what the animation is for the second of animation to require how many keyframes. If you understand any of that. Animation process is a very interesting one. I can never do it. You say that. I thought I could never do it myself when I was seeing like all this making of and stuff like that. Then I started learning animation and was like, oh, it's actually doable and slightly easier than I thought it was gonna be. Just slightly though. I always thought like, oh, there's so much work in it. You have to draw like 12 drawings per second. But then I was determined to learn animation when I was younger. So I went into animation class. I started learning animation. Start taking back then we didn't have YouTube yet, so there's no learning animation through YouTube. Nowadays you can just like open up a YouTube channel, go like, hey, and learn how to animate today kind of thing. It's easier in the sense that I always thought it was gonna have to be like you draw one flow, right? Where if you're drawing a punch, let me just do an example outside there. If you're drawing a punch, right? And then I always thought when you want to draw a punch, you have to draw it like this is the first animation frame, second animation frame, third animation frame. I always thought you have to draw like this, right? The F60 FPS looks totally wrong whatsoever. So I always thought you have to do like this, you know, like all in one flow kind of thing. But then I found out you don't have to. What you need to do is draw the keyframes. In this case, this will be the, sorry, we're gonna take this one out. This will be the first keyframe, winding up for the punch. This will be the second keyframe, the punch itself. And then after you get this right, you will do what like I said just now, we do the wait, where'd it go? Oh yeah, the onion skin, right? When you take the onion skin, you'll see the first keyframe and the second keyframe. Then all you need to do after that is draw everything in between. And it's literally in between, you know, like everything should literally be in between. The drawing is all in between, like how this fist is here and this fist is here. You want this fist to be in the middle here, so it's all in between, you know. And you see the elbow is here, this elbow here, and this elbow here, all in between. And then after you do that, once you understand this in-betweening, how to do an in-between drawing, it is so much easier to understand animation and to draw it as well. Understanding the in-between of the animations and how it works makes you actually able to draw the animation much more easily as it, you know, plays in your mind. So that's how I found out it was much easier than I thought. I still, of course, you still have to draw a lot, but the thinking process is lesser, because once you draw the first and second frame, the two keyframes, the in-betweens doesn't have a lot of thinking into it. It's just drawing everything in between each other. You might want to do some adjustment, but most of the time you don't have to. So when the thinking process is lowered, it makes for a much faster and easier job to do the drawings, you know. Doesn't mean that it's still easy, like, oh, this is like super easy. No, I didn't mean easy like that. What I meant by easy is that that's easier than you think. Still would take effort to do, however, just so you know. In an animation work, effort is still important. Yeah, keyframes aid so much in the process of animation. That's why keyframe artists are one of the most important part in making a good animation, because good keyframes can result in really great animation. Anyway, as you can see now, the flow, the cape go, and then a snap. Oh, then maybe you should. Maybe I should do this as 2 frames, then the snap into 1 frame. Okay, so let's do that snap. Okay, I think I like this. Of course, a bad keyframe can also result in really wonky looking animation. So keyframes very important to an animation process in general. Does it seem short? It seems short. I think I'm gonna extend this a little bit more. Like the snap should be far longer than this. But not too long though. Ding, 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 ding. This song is getting to my head. Okay. All right, so now the animation keyframes are done. Everyone wants to see a stream where you draw awful keyframes and try animation. That would be very, very hard to do. But anyway, now that we have the keyframes done, you can see how the flow would go. See? Swoosh. So I feel like this one here might need a bit more extension for the flow to look nicer. Yeah, okay. I think we got it. Let's see. That's how the animation keyframes are. That's some violent. Yeah, the whole point is to make like I want to do like violent wind going on as I'm standing up there. Because trouble is coming, and I'm starting, and I need to save the world. Starting with the stream. But yeah, so that's how you see the keyframes work, right? Now, so now we're gonna do the first in between. So you can see here, this is the first frame. I'm gonna change a little something to my options here, because this was something that I kind of not really a fan of, right? The idea of the second frame being green. I wanna, yes, red is better. I guess if you were planning for lightning, I get, yep, exactly. Oh my god, hold on a second. There is a part here I forgot to erase. Okay, so now with that, we see where the two pieces are. Like this is the first piece, this second piece, right? So you want to draw the in between to these two. So it'd be like this. Start off here. There you go. So this is why I said that it'll be easier to do it, to do all the phrase in its own layer, because if you do it all in its own layer, right, then it'll be easier for you to see the first and second frame to work on the third frame. As it is now, you can see everything sort of like going into each other, so it's a little bit harder to see, but less time consuming because you're doing all in one layer. If you do it all in different layers, it's way more time consuming because you need to draw even more drawings. So it's a bit of a, you know, which one do I want to go with thing. You know? But overall, I think I've chosen the right path. Okay, then we see this one is here, this one is here. So the flow would be like that. Slightly harder to see the flow of the animation, but just a little bit of concentration, you can see it. Nope, that's too much. There you go. Trying to get that little space there was not easy, but I think I finally got it. All right. There you go. This approach makes sense for a simple animation like this. Actually, this all animations use this approach. Oh, you mean like the single layer animation? Yes, yes, the single layer instead of the different layers. Yes. Like if you're talking about the keyframe thingy, it makes sense for every type of animation to do it that way. Even for things like where you use tweening. Tweening is the style that got popularized thanks to flash animations, where the computer will generate the tweening side, the in-betweens after you do like you would draw one keyframe and another keyframe, and then you determine to the computer like this is that line, this is that line, this is that line. So the computer was like, okay, so you want this to be here, this to be here, this one. So they generate the in-betweens for you. It won't be perfect, but it does make it easier to get the in-betweens. However, because of how it's generated by the computer, sometimes it looks unnatural. So I'm not really a fan of tweening. Animating in Flash long ago, yeah. Hey Argama, welcome to the stream. I'm not really a fan of tweening myself, but there was a requirement for it when I was in an animation company, because it does make the animation process faster. The result is fine if done correctly, but most of the time still even if done correctly, still looks kind of unnatural to me. So I'm a much more bigger fan of frame by frame animation like this than tweening, but I do understand why production studios would go into the tweening process, because it's faster, and when it's faster it costs less. Let's save first before we lose anything. This is animation after all. Now that you can see that I've done a little bit of in between, you can see a little bit better flow. Now let's do another in between, the in between and the keyframe. This is the in-between of the keyframe that we did previously and the in-between frame that we did just now. If you do like really detailed animation sometimes, like something like super smooth, You might even have to draw in-betweens to in-betweens. Nope. 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 Here. Nope. Here. Nope. 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 Okay, that's a good one. Trying to get that flow to end where I want to is not easy. Like, I want it, you can't have it like when it's like this. You want the middle part to be like in the, oh, it's not the middle, damn it. Like here and here, you want the middle part to be here. Hoi. Hoi. Okay, I'm happy with this one. How many rally of tennis hit was that? 75. Then we have that. Now we're going for this second fray. Okay. Now here's a funny one. This is this, so you want the end part to be like that, so it's gonna flow up a little bit. We got it. That works just nice. Okay. This kind of point-to-point animation does take some trial and error to get it right. But when you get it right though, it'll be beautiful. Okay, so this one will be like this one and this one, I believe. Yeah, so the flow would be here. Like that. One thing that I miss about doing animation work with pen and paper, which something I used to do in college, and also when I just got graduated from college and did some work for some animation company, is testing out the frame by frame. Like, you have the papers in between your fingers and you flow it up and down to see whether the animation flow works or not. You don't need to do that with digital because they have it like set. You know, you can just use the keybinds or whatever to make it flow frame by frame to see the flow, which is much easier, of course. But I really miss doing that, and that paper in between your fingers thing. It's really fun to do that. 75. Tennis is just much too easy for me. I require a challenge. You know, there's a tennis game in Steam that looks pretty interesting. Wait. Okay, yeah. If you want it to be smoother, right? You can make in-betweens to the in-betweens to make it a smoother animation. But you also need to up the animation framing factor, which is something that I kind of don't want to do. Oops, I pressed wrong button. Kind of don't want to do. A, out of laziness. B, out of like I'm not used to making 24 frames animation. I'm used to 12 frame animations, and that's it. It's a different mindset to go into a 24 frame animation because there's so much more frames involved. And it's a mindset that I am not prepared for at this moment and time. I just got an idea. This should go this way. Then this can go this way. Then you can make it flow like this. There you go, much better now. Okay, so that's that one. The middle one is right here. Flows up to here. Yo. No, wait. How? Okay, there you go. I couldn't really see how it flows just now. Got confused. No. Oh wait, no, that's right. Okay, cool. I am so easily confused in my old age. And there you go. Yeah. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Whoa. It's harder to do this due to the fact that it's also like a frayed cape. So when it's a frayed cape, I gotta really look at each fray individually and how it works together. All right. And we're not doing the hair yet. This is just the cape. But the big part is done. Wait a minute. Oh, yep, I saw it. The big part of the cape animation is done. Because this is like 3 frames in between. Now there's only 2 frames, 1 frame, then another 2 frame. So you can see it slowly flowing better. There is a part that I saw. There it is. A broken line. Must fix. Fixed. No, wait, this is okay, this is a bit challenging here. Because it goes like this, and it goes down here like this. This flows this away. And sort of goes like this into this. Yeah. No. Yes. No. A little bit off. Not even just a little bit, that's a lot off. Because this has to go like this from this. So that means that in between should be like that. Like that. There you go, much better. And this will go like sweet, sweet, sweet. There you go. Like a little bit of squeakiness going on around there, but it works. I think that works. I think that works. Okay, so that's that part. Now this is the middle part of this one. It goes from here to here, which means that the center should be here, like that. Yeah, okay. You know, when I was a kid, right? And I was already drawing Become One with Kevin McCloud. And I was already drawing like a lot of 80s cartoon stuff like Transformers, G.I. Joe, He-Man, that kind of stuff, right? All I wanted to do back then was make my drawing move, you know? I wanted to make my drawing actually move, so it was something that I was very interested in becoming an animator. I mean, since I was a child. Of course, there was a moment that I got perturbed by animation because of the amount of work that goes into it, the amount of drawing required. Makes me all like, animation is scary. But as time goes on, I decided, you know what? I gotta learn. This is something I wanted since I was a child. Oh my god, did I just... Oh yeah, I did. I kinda undoed a little bit of the drawing I did previously. Of the flow from this one. Ugh, sadness. I undoed it by mistake, and then I drew after the undo and thus lost that particular drawing forever. I don't know whether this fixes it, but I'm just gonna count it. But anyway, yeah. So, you know, the idea of animation has always been something that piqued my interest since I was a child. And so, once I got into it, and once I learned how animation works, it was it just stuck with me, I guess. I should also make animation commissions in the future. Not right now, but in the future I should make some animation commissions. But here's the thing. My animation income prospects in the past has always been with another company, right? So I would get a salary for my animation works. Never really a commission, freelance or otherwise. So I never really know how to price my animation. I've asked around, and I have a rough idea nowadays of how to do it. But even then, I'm still like kind of like playing it in my head. Should it be this much? Should it be that much? Should it be this much? So I did a little animation commissions here and there, and I charged it how I think it should have been, and overall what resulted is so far has been people are pretty happy with what I do, and they're not complaining about the price. So I guess my charging has been okay, which is good. So, but then I'm still, not that I'm not confident about my animation price, just I feel like I still need to work on more, you know, on practicing to be A, slightly faster, B, making sure that it is the price I'm comfortable with. Pricing's to here, because it's really like the base of which one you're comfortable with the work you're doing, and then with affordability for people to hire you, you know? Because sometimes you charge what you think is enough, right? But then people might come over like, it seems like you're too cheap. Are you sure you do a good job? And you go like, I think I do. And you lost all confidence and then lost that commission. Or if you price it in another way, some people will go like, that's just so expensive. And then you go like, but I feel like it reflects my work. Maybe, buddy, maybe. And then you lost all confidence again. And then you lost that commission too. So it's like, it's really weird. But I feel like generally, price it to what you're comfortable with and what you think, but do not underprice yourself. Do not underprice yourself. I always tell people not to underprice themselves, because underpricing is such a big problem. And a lot of people do that. A lot of people underprice themselves, which is understandable, because they feel like if they price it too high, nobody will commission them. But there's so many people that underprice themselves. $1 million. Exactly. Charge it. $1 million. Like when you underprice yourself though, you're not gonna make it easy for yourself in the long run. You'll be working too much and the pay is too low, and you're just gonna get burned out faster. So always charge in the comfortable rate, but never charge in what you think people want. Because how do you tell you're underpricing yourself, right? How do you realize you're underpricing yourself? You realize you're underpricing yourself when you price it thinking this is what people will pay for, rather than thinking this is the amount I can work for. You know? When you start thinking this is the amount that people will pay for, you're gonna be underpricing yourself. That's a good question. I mean, it's gotta be an iron vertex for one thing. But then, how it also like depends on the iron vertex artist too. Because some of them price it very high, some of them price it very low. But I imagine it's one of the iron vertex artists has got to be Code Miko's. That's a good question. The thing about Code Miko's though, she made it herself. That is more expensive than iron vertex, really? Kizunai was MMD. Miko makes her exactly. So Code Miko made it herself. So there's no price range for that, for her to make it. You know? She programmed it, she coded it, she made the 3D model. So I can't imagine Code Miko's pricing though. If she were to make for someone else, right, it would be more then she would price it, then she would get a commission for it, and maybe then we know what her price is. 6K for live 2D photo. Oh wow, how did that happen? I gotta ask that. It's like live 2D became more expensive than 3D nowadays. Like we're not talking about like Vroid 3D, we're talking about from scratch 3D, and people are pricing it lower than a live 2D price nowadays. And I'm always like, that's just weird, because live 3D used to be like the you know, the aim. You know, it's expensive, so we go live 2D first, then we go into 3D once we get more money, because we can afford it. But nowadays it's not the case. It's more live 2D, I guess, because live 2D is more in demand. Yeah, I figured that the live 2D would be because of that, like a combination of both art and rigging. But you know, when you think about it, 3D is the same thing as well. There's no art to it. The art's done like a turnaround, but doing the model is the art, and rigging the model is, well, rigging. But then it's still gonna be like, these days 3D is cheaper, even if it's not Vroid, it's cheaper than getting live 2D these days. I mean, not all live 2D, of course. Some live 2Ds are still pretty cheap. But how do we get to that age? I guess it's a demand thing. The demand thing is demand thing. Demand thing. Demand thing. Demand. 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 Ah! DEMAND. Kinda inflated the price, I guess. Right, HoloLive. I do agree with that because of HoloLive, people demand more live 2D than they do 3D, right? But at the same time, that's what makes it so funny. That's what makes it so funny to me. Because in HoloLive itself, 3D is the aim. You know? They start with live 2D model themselves because live 2D is cheaper than making the 3D that they do. You know? But outside of that, it became a whole different thing. Like live 2D is more expensive than 3D outside of HoloLive. So it's really bizarre. Before live 2D wasn't in big demand, which is why some of the Iron Vertex shit talked me when I said it was more expensive than 3D and how I was killing the commission. Really? What? Oh, that's horrible. They did that to you? That's horrible. That's dumb. More reasons for me not to like Iron Vertex. I mean, I wasn't a fan of Iron Vertex already, but now there's more reasons. It lives rent-free in my head. Oh man, that sucks. That really sucks. It shouldn't be like that. Because of the charge, the overcharge that they do. When they started overcharging, I felt like it just ruined the market itself. Because I gotta be honest. This is what I think, right? Live 2D, yes, it requires a lot of skill. It is beautiful as hell. It can be really pretty. It can look really good. But at the same time, it is still, to me, less work than 3D making. Not less work generally. Like, there's still a lot of work that goes into it, live 2D, of course. There's a lot of work that goes into live 2D. But if you to do like 3D from scratch, like Blender or whatever, there's a lot of work that goes into making a 3D model to look good. Like, really good. Right? Like, to make something that looks like the Himehina models. Well, Himehina models is Blender, by the way. And to make something that looks good like the Himehina models, and those look good, it's a lot of work into getting like the poly count right, getting the rigging correctly to make it look nice and everything. It's a lot of work. And 3D has a lot of margin of error. A lot of margin of error that you might have to backtrack to fix. While live 2D has margin of error, but the backtracking is not as hard as 3D. And all I say, it would cost more since 3D has Vroid. Yes, that's the thing. You can't. I mean, it costs what I'd say they charge based on demand. Exactly, exactly. No, that's what I'm saying. And I feel like that's why I feel like it's an overcharge, because it's all based on demand and no longer based on work. You know? That is just inherently more limited and 3D even with all the advancements. Yeah, yep. Which is why to me 3D is still the aim. I still aim to have a good 3D model. I tried Vroid, but they don't have the body type I want in there. But yeah, so that's why because Iron Vertex overcharged, a lot of people starts overcharging, and it just made the whole live 2D scene into like the super expensive overcharge scene, you know. And like I said, I'm not exactly a big fan of that, but that might just be a me thing, right? So that's why I wasn't a fan of Iron Vertex. And now that I know that what they did that to Argama, even more of a reason for me not to like them. Live 2D is limited on movement, but most VTubers don't utilize the full 3D. Not to mention Live 2D gives more of an anime feel. Exactly, exactly true. I love my 3D model. That's good. That's good, J-Man. But yeah, what Argama says that is also true, because a lot of people want that anime feel that you get from the Live 2D, which is good. No, make no mistake. I have no problem with people liking to go Live 2D. I still find it funny that some people has the 3D model and then went to Live 2D. That still makes me laugh, because it's always like, to me, it's always the other way around as a goal, where you go Live 2D first and get a 3D model as you know, an advancement. But I also understand people who want to go Live 2D and stay Live 2D, or even go back to Live 2D after that 3D model because of the anime aspect of it, because of the flat artwork, right? But it's flat artwork that has range. Even my simple one here that I'm using right now, it's flat. Even the colors are flat, but it has range. When I turn here and here, it looks like I'm turning. So I can't blame people for, you know, wanting Live 2D. It works. It's good. I do not have any problem with people wanting Live 2D as their model, whether it be an advanced model or first model or going back model. It doesn't matter. I don't care. I have no problem with that. My problem is just on the fact that Live 2D commissions are super overcharged these days. Though I do know some artists that actually charge just right. I can't shit on Live 2D. I use it myself. I think there's this cultural value placed on Live 2D artwork simply because Hololive uses them. I like it as much as anyone else, but no, I agree with that. I agree with that. A lot of people want to go Live 2D because they think, oh, Hololive uses it, and Hololive has some pretty Live 2D, so we want to be just like Hololive, so they go into Live 2D because of that. I understand that. I get that. It's also a problem for me. I think it's a problem anyway. But at the same time, I understand where they're standing with that. And so in the end, I can't fault them for having that kind of thinking as well. Like I said, I laugh at people who go from 3D to Live 2D, but my laughter is more of a case of it's so upside down, you know. You're supposed to go from Live 2D to 3D, but then a lot of people go like, they got their 3D model, maybe Vroid or whatever, and then they go like, you know what, the Hololive Live 2D looks nice, I want to be just like that. I want to be just nice just as like that. So I'm not gonna blame them for that. Yeah, that's true. That's true. A lot of people kind of has that thinking that Hololive equals Live 2D equals popular. But that's why I'm so amazed and proud of Girl DM. Girl DM sticks with her Live 2D, her 3D, sorry. she sticks with her 3D. She's not going to live 2D, and doesn't seem like she's going to that anytime soon. But then with her 3D, she can have some hand motions where she can do her head pats, which works. And it's amazing that she sticks with it. So I'm impressed with her. But like I said, I have no problem with people want to go back to live 2D, want to go live 2D. It's pretty. Live 2D is pretty. And some people can make some really nice looking live 2D, Argama being one of those people. And I have no problem with that. Alright? My problem is just with the charging that people do, that some live 2D artists do, because that's the demand, you know? Your Y is bad? No, I think... Was your Y bad? Hold on. Which one is Y? This is X. This is Y. Is your Y bad? I don't know. I thought you had a pretty good, like, overall. To mess with live 2D because of what I saw of someone doing in it. But when I went Fox and the design was too complicated for the forward. Isn't that Z? Forward is Z, right? This is X. Oh, leaning forward like this. Oh, okay, okay. Maybe I haven't seen it. Maybe I haven't seen you lean forward yet. In any case, that's what I think anyway. I feel like I know some good live 2D artists. I know some good live 2D artists that charges what I think is accordingly. Ah, wait. Y is forward? So Y is leaning forward and backwards. Z is lean side by side. Like, oh, okay. So X is turner. Z is leaning. Oh, okay, yeah, I get it now. Yep. You're right. I got confused with my axes. Axes be hard, yo. Axes be hard. So forward and back. Like my friend Kohi, right? Momohiro Kohi. He charges pretty accordingly for his live 2D, and it's nice. It's nice. And he does a good job as well. Now, I never really had a problem with Iron Vertex as artists, though. Not until now, as I found out that they shit on Argama like that. That's just mean. Like, why? Why do artists need to shit on other artists just because, oh, it's killing my commission? Like, no. Nobody's killing your commission. You're a live 2D artist. She's a Vroid artist. Killing is not killing anybody's commission. You overcharge. I charge how long it takes me. It was before they were Iron Vertex. Still, that's even worse though. So if it's before they were Iron Vertex, that's still like, it's still like a thinking that they have. To me, I did math decides randomly flip the coordinate plane on its side when they added a new axis. And I don't think Argama overcharges. I think Argama charges pretty nicely. Like your commission price are just nice, Argama. It works for the amount of work that you put in. And you put in amount of work like crazy. So I say you do not overcharge. You charge just nice. Just like you as a person is just nice. Ooh, Azu. You smooth son of a bitch. People look into a video for my video first. It's dumb. It is super dumb. It is dumb that they think of it that way. Yeah, that's pretty good, pretty standard pricing, I'd say, for a live 2D with art and rigging. Exactly. I don't think that's overcharging. I think that's a nice price. Like, but I also know people were like charging like you said, 3K just for art and then 3K for rigging. You know? I think it's worth more than what she charges. I do, but only with that one video. God, I hate doing the art. The 200 for Chibi's art and rigging. Yeah, yeah. That sounds great. That's why I feel like you don't overcharge. You charge pretty good for your oh god, I've been doing it wrong. Have I been doing it wrong? No, I've been doing it right. No. Okay. I was looking at it wrong, but I've been doing it right. Okay. So I don't think you overcharge, Argama. I think you do a pretty good pricing for what you work with. And no, that being said though, I am not saying Live 2D is hard. It's easy. No. It's hard. And charging it accordingly to what you work with is, you know, expected. But then there's also like 3D. There's Vroid 3D, which is like, you know, taking a template and adjusting it, but then also doing some extra adjustments to make it look nicer, right? And then there's from scratch 3D, which uses Blender and or MMX or whatever you want to use and all that. And those would be much more like pricey, right? And my experience working with Live 2D and 3D is like this. I finished my Live 2D work. I didn't finish my 3D work. So it goes to there. So, you know, for me, 3D takes more time. But once it's done, it's easily adjustable. Live 2D takes less time, easier to finish, but once it's done, to adjust it requires a lot of work. So, you know, one or the other. So that's what I think anyway. And if it's a hot take, then it's a hot take. I feel like the overcharging of Live 2D is nuts, and it's all because of brand name. And I love HoloLive. I love HoloLive. But the idea of wanting to be Live 2D and 3D, even if when you're already 3D or something like that, just feels so upside down to me. Yeah, that too. But it's not about being good or not. It's still about like actually finishing the work, you know? Like 3D, and I'm not talking about Vroid here. I'm talking about from scratch, Blender, doing a full 3D model with everything working, rigging, blend shapes, everything. It's still a lot more work than Live 2D for me, from my experience. But not to say Live 2D is not a lot of work. Live 2D is still a lot of work as well. I just feel like 3D is just more work. Because to me, Live 2D, right, what it has is tediousness. It's a little tedious. I made a mistake. A little tedious to work on Live 2D, but it's not hard. Meanwhile, in 3D, it's tedious and hard. But once it's done, it's easy. It's more versatile with what you can do with it, you know? I assume you're familiar with it. You can punch them up pretty quickly. Yeah, Live 2D is very tedious. Exactly. No, I agree. Live 2D is very tedious. Not everything Hololive does is necessarily the reason it's successful. No, it's not. Not hard. Please explain gluing. Okay, to be fair, gluing is a new thing. I don't really know and or use gluing at all. So I can't really because when I first worked on Live 2D, gluing wasn't a thing. And then they added gluing and I never went around to learning it. So I never really used gluing. So that's a whole new thing that I never learned. Deformer skinning? Deformer skinning is... it's not hard. I feel like deformer skinning is okay. Rotation skinning, I do that a lot. I do that a lot for my when I do, well, my old model had rotation skinning. My new model doesn't have it, but my old model had rotation skinning. But yeah, gluing was the one thing I never learned. I still don't feel like it's hard. It's tedious, but it's not hard. Maybe gluing is hard, but other things don't seem as hard. No, never really had any issues with the meshes on the old one. But it is tedious. It is tedious as hell, like super tedious. Like glue is hard. I don't deny the tediousness of the animation of the work. But that's where 3D from scratch also has that, you know, that kind of tediousness, because you're doing the model, you're doing the polygon and all that, and then you get one thing off, and then you gotta backtrack so much that you might as well just do a new model sometimes, not all the time, but you know. That's what happened with my old model. You don't assume, if you don't, I assume Blender's opinion, yes. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like my the old model I did, right? I had a I did the whole model. I did everything and I finished it. But then there was one part that was a bit off and I tried to fix it. And it was so much backtracking that I decided, screw it. I'm just gonna redo a whole model, and that's what I did. I redid a whole model. The what you saw, the model that you saw that I put out, that was actually my second model in Blender, because the first model got a bit of a mistake in terms of the mesh, the cape mesh, and I tried to backtrack it, tried to fix it. It just made a lot more messes, and I decided to screw it and just scratch everything and restarted the whole model. It it pushed it back like I think 2 months of work, because it's like, you know, I finished the thing in like a month. The first time I did it, I finished in a month. Tried to fix it, couldn't fix it. Then I redid the thing. Then 2 months later, I finished the real model. So it's like, that's it was just hard. Though the reason why it was 2 months later was because I didn't work on it every day like I did the first time. The first time I did the model, I worked on it every day. Well, not every day, but you know, almost every day. The second time I started a bit, then I took a long break, then I restart again. So I think timeline wise it's about the same thing to do the first and the second model. Wait a minute, how does this work? Hold on a second. Okay, yeah, okay. I think this is the line here. Yes, I think that's the line. Cool. But yeah, no, Blender is tedious. It is so hard to work on Blender, and it's tedious, but once you get used to it though, you kind of get like the idea of how to do it. And it's still tedious, just not, but it became formulaic. It becomes formulaic that you can work on it. And you know, so that's why I feel like, to me, I feel like 3D, when you use Blender, is harder than 2D. To me. But then what do I know? I'm not even a wood vertex. You know? I'm like dirt vertex. My live 2D work is so lacking in so much features that I can, maybe you know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe live 2D is a lot more work than 3D. I should, maybe. I'm not saying I shouldn't, but at the same time, there is the fact that taking live 2D commissions mean I have to really start learning the new stuff. Here's the thing about live 2D, right? I haven't learned a lot of the new stuff, a lot of the new features. I need to, you know, start playing around with the new features, doing a lot of new stuff, making a lot of new advancements to my own live 2D, you know? I feel like once I get that, then I'll be comfortable with actually making live 2D commissions, I mean. But yeah, I'm not gonna deny it. Going into live 2D commissioning has been something that I have dabbled in my thoughts. You know? Like, not just for the money. The money, of course, is a big part of it, but also for the fact that it would teach me more about the advancements of live 2D, you know? And I don't know, might be fun. Not going to be working on comics much now. Now would be the time. Exactly. No, Thundercharge. Exactly the case. I am actually planning to learn a lot about live 2D and 3D. I'm planning to learn more, and hopefully it will be a success, the learning process, I mean. And who knows, maybe I can start going into the commissioning section of live 2D. Though it would be so funny if the moment I finish learning live 2D, all the features and stuff like that, people stop VTubing, or VTubing stops becoming a trend and nobody really wants to do it anymore. That would be so hilarious. It's like, yes, I've learned how to become a live 2D artist. I am confident now I can take commissions. So, commissions open, and everybody's like, nah, we don't want to go VTubing anymore. We're done. Back to normal streaming. That trend, that bubble blew up. We're good. And I'm just gonna be like, well, okay. Alright. Back to being mediocre again. Not that if I learn Live 2D and get people to commission me, I'll stop being mediocre though. I feel like even if I learn Live 2D and people start commissioning me, I'm still gonna be a mediocre VTuber slash YouTuber, whatever. VTubing isn't really is is really dying anytime soon. I understand. No, I understand. I know. I'm not saying that it's dying anytime soon, but it might take me that long to get to the level of confidence to you know, to open Live 2D commissions, you know? It might. I'm not saying it will, but it might. Because let's face it, my Live 2D is lacking in almost every part. It has what? Left, right, up, down, maybe a little bit of swiggle. Anything else? No! I'm pretty mediocre and people commission me. No, Argama, that's the thing. You're not mediocre. You're amazing. That's why people commission you. Because I remember back in 2019, well, actually not, yeah, I mean it is 2019, so back in 2019, when I opened my commissions and nobody commissioned me for 3 months, 3 whole months with no commission going. Even though I had my commissions open and I was like publicizing it, I was like, everybody, hey, I got commission open, here's my charge, here's my price, yeah, nothing. Okay, mediocre VTuber maybe, in terms of like where we are, you and me, where we are together as in our numbers. That one I cannot lie and tell you that, you know, you're in a great position there. But you do have still pretty good numbers compared to me, so it's not all bad. But anyway, the animation for the cape is done. So it flows in the sky. Okay, hold on a second. Where is my turn that off. Media source. Okay. Put me under there, getting slammed. Okay. Ding 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 ding. What do you guys think? Does it fit with the music and all? Maybe I should play this music for my drawing stream. Trail did such a good job on this music. Yeah, so that is the animation for the cape. It's a bit stiff when it lags. Oh no, that's because of computer loading. That's not because of the because the frame is not going frame by frame as much as I like it to. This is more because see, it's missing this part here because the loading in the computer itself. See that? This is more, the lag is more a PC thing, not the animation thing. Yep. Because I was seeing it from my end and I'm seeing it on the OBS end. It looks smoother on my side than on OBS. So it's a CPU thing. Because, yeah, this part here, it kind of like stuck instead of animating straight to this. So I see it too on OBS and I don't know why it's happening that way. And it's weird. It's really weird. And like I said, it's probably just it's a memory thing. But overall, that is the cape animation. Now we are going to move forward to the hair animation. Arrest me. I am a funny man. What was the joke now? The joke is that I said animation and hair because it's hair animation and I said hair animation. Get it? Get it? It's hair animation. I'm so funny. You're for turn that funny man. That can be arranged, okay? Starbase jail? Gasp! In space? I get to go to space. I got it. Oh, wait. You know what? I think the space in my C drive is running out. Yep. That's why my processing has been slow lately. I need to start cleaning up my C drive again. I was wondering the past couple of weeks, months, that why are my games slower? Why are certain things taking so much longer to process? And I just checked, my C drive is running out of space, so that's on me. I mean, I have the portable hard drive to clean it up. I just need to clean it up, that's all. So it's not a big deal. It is not a big deal and easily rectifiable. It is not even like a monetary problem as well. So I can work on that later in the future. I don't think that'll solve my Elden Ring problem though. My Elden Ring problem will still be the same, I think, even if I clean up my C drive. But at this point, I feel like my Elden Ring problem is just a funny anecdote. Buying myself a new hard drive. I'm waiting to come. Ah, nice. Nice. New hard drive is always fun. ding 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 ding. Would the flow of a cape and the flow of the hair need the same animation timing? Because hair is shorter than cape, so I feel like hair would flow faster than cape would. A cappella moment. Trying to juggle the 4 smaller ones of them is just too complicated. Understandable. Totally understandable. Ding 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 ding. I imagine it would be because of it is current. Like the timing wise would be the same. Yeah, I guess. Ah! Press the wrong button. I'm gonna try the different timing first. Like a faster timing for the hair. And then I'm gonna see like if it works or not. Because I think like it would be easier for me to add on the timing if I get the, because I'm doing keyframe by keyframe anyway. So I'm just gonna try a little bit of the timing of the faster timing and see how it flows. So it'll be like that, you know? So it'll be like digga digga ding, digga digga ding, ding 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 ding, digga digga ding, digga digga ding, digga digga ding, ding 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 ding. Oh, you know what? You know what's funny? Okay, so I found out there's a new type of copyright claim I've never seen before, right? Where the claimant, the copyright claimant, can share revenue with you. So they don't take your revenue 100%, but whatever revenue you do from your video is shared with them. I don't know how that works. It feels like gives it more ebb and flow because it's solid, steady wind. I don't think the flow would have changed much, but being there is a little adjustment in the wind. It's like some fast, some slow. Yep. Adjustment. That's a cute kawaii. What are you talking about? I don't scream kawaii. I'm manly. You know, my screams are manly. It goes, ah, goddamn, that was powerful. I don't have kawaii moment. Yeah, right. So I found out that this claim that happens is usually with karaoke videos, or karaoke videos, whichever you want to say. So that interests me. Like maybe I can do karaoke streams on YouTube after all, but using karaoke videos instead of official videos. Like instead of videos that uses the music unofficially, you know, like actual karaoke videos that does like a cover, and then we can just share the revenue anyway. So it's not a blocking claim, you know. So I'm kind of interested in that. I should do a karaoke streams for that. The two screams, oh no, and ah. I only have one kind of scream. The kind of scream I have is the one that's manly. It goes, damn it. That's the kind of scream I have. I don't know what people are talking about. What kawaii scream? I don't have a kawaii scream. Digga digga ding, digga digga ding, digga digga ding, ding 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 ding. Guys, why did we come up with the lyrics for this for this song? Asu is here, Asu has come. Justice now will be served on a great platter. You will all know what it means to be basked in the glowing of justice. I apologize. That was much more vain than I thought it was gonna come out as. Narcissistic justice song. It is though. You know, it is narcissistic as heck. So bad. Alright, see you Tanguris, have a good day, and I hope you enjoy the future, Tanguris. Oop, I hit my microphone there because I was doing an actual salute. Forgetting the fact that I cannot salute with my new model because I still have not implemented a salute with my new model. Oh, you know what's funny? You don't have a screen. You know what's funny? I am learning some extra Live 2D stuff from Suiren, whom I taught Live 2D to. So I was like, wow, that's how far of an advancement Suiren has come along, and I am way behind because because I did not learn as much as she did. I am so behind on my Live 2D learning and knowledge for sure. But I'm gonna spend my time how the turntable have table turn exactly. But I'm gonna spend my time in the coming weeks and or months while I'm not doing any like a lot. I mean, I'm still gonna do some comic jobs, but not a lot. But I'm gonna spend a lot more of my time like learning stuff because I need to learn stuff. I need to learn so much. I need to get back into the grind of learning. Ding diggy diggy ding 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 diggy diggy ding 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 diggy diggy ding diggy diggy ding 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 diggy diggy ding 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 diggy diggy ding ding. All right. Let's see how it looks, shall we? With the flow of the cape as well. Save. Hold on a second. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe the flow is too much for the hair. Maybe I do need to make it flow at the same timing with the cape. Trying to think here. I'm trying to sort of like play it in my head here. It sort of works because the timing is not that off as the snap is happening, the hair going back up, and then the hair goes back down before the snap. Like you have two different wind directions. Yeah, you're right. You're right. It does look like that. Yeah, I need to. It needs to be timed together. It doesn't work without timing it together. Needs to have proper together timing. No, wait. Now I can't remember where the keyframes were. I think this is the keyframe and this is the keyframe. Okay, cool. Oh, that's 3 keyframes versus 4 keyframes. So either I add another keyframe or just work with what I have. Yeah, let's just work with what I have. Ding 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 ding. Yeah, I was like debating in my head whether it works or not. I kind of feel like there is a sense of it working, but at the same time it bugs me. So I think it's better if I just put the timing with the same timing as the cape instead of the different timing. At least not the same timing. It's gonna be different timing though, because I have 3 keyframes for the hair versus 4 keyframes for the cape. It's gonna be unique, is what I think. What time is it? 11? It's only just 2 hours? God damn, time is crawling for me right now. it feels like it's longer than 2 hours. I guess because I'm working on animation. So time kind of feels like it moves slower when I work on animation. Compared to when I work on comics, where time moves faster and I'm like, wait, what? Sorry that time, but I've only done 2 pages. No, I need to draw 5 more pages by tonight. And then I cry. And I cry. Oh my god, and I cry. I cry real hard. What's going on? And I say, oh my god, and I say. You're animating too? Oh, okay, cool. What do you mean, FFS? It fits the time. The theme fits, Mickey. I say, hey, 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 hey. I say, hey, what's going on? Oh, you know, couple of months ago, Yui asked me if I want to play 100% OJ with her, right? And then we found out that my PC, my Steam, would not load up 100% OJ. I was cursed, like cursed, right? But a couple of weeks ago, I fixed it. I finally got it fixed because on the day that Yui asked me to do, on that day that we were supposed to play OJ, I tried all sorts of fix. It just did not work. I was like, what the hell is wrong? It's like I went all around the internet trying to find a fix. Then a couple of weeks ago, I joined their Discord server. The UCSP, because looking for nice. So, and then I joined the Discord server and I found the solution of how to fix it. Someone on the Discord server put it up, right? They didn't put it up on Steam or anything. I was like, oh, whatever. So I fixed it. Now I can play 100% OJ. Just wanted to mention that I can't play 100% OJ again. No real plans yet as to streaming it or whatever, but I can finally play 100% OJ again, and I'm sort of happy about it. Bam 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 I don't know how busy Trell is these days. Like, I should pay him for this. I mean, he said I don't have to, but I feel like I should at least give him like $50 or something for doing this music for me, because I use it a lot. He did such a great job on it. I do love this song. And that's why if I want to commission a new song, I'm gonna tell them to like do something akin to this. I feel like there's gonna be slow motion hair flow. No, wait, hold on once again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5? What? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my god, this frame is wrong. This frame had an extra hair strand that came out of nowhere. What the hell? It's always been 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. How the hell did that happen? Currently learning how to use oh wait, I've read that. I've read that already. Ding 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 ding. Anyway, I told you guys we're gonna be animating today, and we've been animating almost the whole time. It's been beautiful. As a stream, I mean, not that animation has been beautiful. As a stream, it's been beautiful that we actually managed to reach the point of what we wanted to do, which is animation for today. Like, I can imagine a little bit of percussion going on with this one, with this music, like. I mean, it'd be nice. It'd be nice to put some more beat and percussions. Maybe some string. Oh my god! My computer is so slow. I mean, the processing. It's not that bad though. I can see the flow. Yeah. Hold on. The snap timing for the cape and the hair is a little bit off, but it's not bad. Because it feels like the snap happens first, then the hair, because of the slow, because of how slow it moves from one to the other. Because with the cape, the snap started happening here in this frame. So I got, oh, because the hair doesn't have a snap. Right. The hair flows, then it moves up. It doesn't have a snap like the wind does. Because if we were to actually snap it, this will be where it will snap and then flow down towards the original placement. So the timing's not correct because of that. It looks off. So I'm gonna have to delete from here. And do some new framing here. We need that stabby snap. Without it, we're nothing. I've been using CSP as well for a while to do some drawing here and there, but I have a problem with male anatomy. Understandable. Like, the piano sounds dramatic, like an old heroes overlooking the city where they have protecting, and just reminisce the good old days. Back in the old days, crazy people are crazy for a reason. Now, they're just nuts. I blame TikTok. All those challenges for clouts. Not healthy. Not healthy at all. Damn you, TikTok. No, cloud is a drug. Cloud is a hell of a drug. All right. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. How the hell did the world go down so bad? Why the hell did I not save them all? I should have taken out TikTok when I had a chance, but I didn't. And now, the world is in ruins for it. It's my fault. And there we see, here we see his brooding. It's so hard to say if I brood or not though in real, like, I have too much, like, you know, looking at things in a lighter perspective to be able to brood well. I tried to brood, but instead, I smiled, thinking, there's not a criminal I can punch his face in. I smile happily, thinking about the bloody mess I'm gonna leave. It's getting bad. Okay, I'm kind of afraid of how that part looks like, because this thing is going up instead of going down while the rest of the hair is going down. So hopefully it'll be fine. People are chasing cloud, not knowing similar to its nearest sounding cloud. Well, this person due time no matter what they do. Aha, nice. That's great though. Here, let me do it in my Batman voice. People are chasing cloud, not knowing similar to its nearest sound thing. Cloud, it will disperse in due time, no matter what they do. Clip it! No, I'm kidding. YouTube clipping sucks, so don't do it. You're just gonna lose time. It's cool that YouTube added a clip thing that you can clip streams, even videos. You can even clip moments in videos, but the way it works sucks so bad when you compare to like Twitch clipping, you know? Yeah, YouTube clipping does suck. It really does. Twitch clipping is just perfect. YouTube clipping just weird. Like, I don't know in what world they think that this is the way to make clipping. It does not make clipping easy on YouTube. I guess it also falls into how they transcode their how they code their live stream videos, you know, because their live stream videos is not exactly Twitch style where it's just like click a button stream. Every time you're streaming, you're creating a new video in process. I'm no longer vengeance, but I'm hope now. Like Batman movie impression. Hey Mac, welcome to the stream. Ding 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 ding. Okay, that's better. That's better. Now you can see the hair flowing with the cape, so it makes more sense. How much you wanna bet they'll mess up raids too? Oh man, that's gonna... If they ever do that though, oh, it's gonna be so weird. Because you're not raiding a channel, you know? You're raiding another page, a live stream page, in comparison to like raiding a channel. So it's like, oh man. I'm tired of elder gen tell me to apply jobs in public. A majority of our job application requires internet. Understandable, Mac. I did read about that. I think you posted it on Twitter. It's understandable though. It's like, why? I mean, if you can just apply for a job online, there's no need for you to go out to the site to say apply for the job. So I don't understand this insistence from your older generation telling you to go out and apply for a job. There's no need for you to do that. Applying for a job online works just as well. I guess this is more the case like they don't get it. They don't get how the online world works. Like they think like, oh, you're never sure if this is gonna happen or not. It's like, yes, it's gonna happen. It's just the way it is. So I understand, Mac. I understand. Now, we do the back hair. Hold on, I think I'm gonna need a little bit of symmetrical value here. There you go. Oh wait, that looks like it sucks. You know what? This will be my new drawing music from now on. We're gonna use my opening music for drawing music from now on. We're not gonna use Kevin MacLeod anymore. We have this asset. We shall use it. And I shall pay Trell a hefty sum for it. Thank you, Trell. Well, not a hefty sum. I shall pay a sum for it. I'm not Batman where I can be rich enough to pay him a hefty sum for it. I understand, Mac. It's okay. Yeah, like Thundercharge says, hopefully it'll get better for you in the future. Oh man, I remember when QR Pay was being introduced in Malaysia, and I'd love to know what Trell's theme would sound like with the more instruments. Yeah, right. It might be superb. But yeah, when QR Pay was first introduced in Malaysia as well, there was a lot of people like, can we trust that? Feels like we can't trust that. But now it's like, and I was a huge proponent for QR Pay and also debit card PayWave, debit card PayWave when it first introduced in Malaysia. I was like, yeah, it's good. We should continue to use it. But a lot of people were like, I don't know, feels like it's faulty. I was like, no, they have security technology, so it should be fine. Not that I'm saying it's 100% secure, but it shouldn't be so bad. Like, you don't have to not trust it. It's good. It's technology. It's the future, baby. But a lot of people was like looking at me weird. It's like, no, I don't trust it. And now everybody uses it. And my debit card has a faulty chip that I cannot use PayWave anymore. And I'm like, I need to get a new card It's so funny though. I was a huge proponent of PayWave and all that, and I'm the one who has a problem using it nowadays. So when I go to a shop and they go like PayWave, have to use a PIN, and they go like, oh, okay, one of those guys, and I was like, no, I'm not. I'm not one of those guys. I was a believer. No, sorry, not was. I am a believer. I'm a believer of the technology with PayWave and debit cards. I championed it in the old days when my card had PayWave. The PayWave chip is damaged or something, and my card renewed this December, so I don't know if I should renew it yet. I don't know. Used it before it was cool, and that is your reward. People scoffing me for thinking I don't like it. It's like, no, I love it. It is what I loved. Oh, well, that's the way it is though with this world. You win some, you lose some. And I lost there. Snap! Okay, kill. Now we got the keyframes done. Let's get the in-betweens complete. Digga-ding, digga-digga-ding, digga-digga-ding. Diggy diggy ding 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 diggy diggy ding diggy diggy ding diggy diggy ding 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 ding. Man, I need to find composers that can put some more instruments into this one, into this theme, and really jazz it up. You know, I tried to contact Demon Dice. I tried to contact Demon Dice for it. I was like, how much do you charge? I'm so shameless. I really am. No reply, because I don't think Demon Dice does that kind of commission. But I was like, I'm gonna try it anyway. I'm probably hated in her eyes right now for even thinking of doing this, of inquiring that. But you know, just my usual sense of like, I should try it, you know. I know. Yeah, I've heard that some people on Skep take music commissions. At least you have the guts. Thank you. If only guts can bring you somewhere in the future, in this world, you know. But instead, we always get Griffith. Get it? Berserk joke. But then some people might argue that they like getting Griffith better than Guts anyway. Ding 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 ding. Ding 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 ding. All right, guys. Why don't you guys come up with lyrics for this right now? Like, put it in the chat. I will sing it. I will sing it with no shame. So put it in the chat. He said the thing. Ding, diggy diggy ding, diggy diggy ding 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 diggy diggy ding, ding ding diggy diggy ding 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 diggy diggy ding 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 diggy diggy ding diggy diggy ding diggy diggy ding ding, ding 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 ding. Is that correct? No, that's not correct. Hold on a second. This goes to here, this goes to here, this goes to here. Okay, so this goes to here. The between should be here. And this goes to here. So the in between should be here. And then this goes to something off screen. Okay. And a snap. Diggy diggy ding 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 ding. He's How do I get this? All right, hold on. Okay. Gonna have a slow build up. Asu, he's a hero, he eats gyro, he's his own anti-hero. Oh. I know it's supposed to be Asu, he's a hero, he is gyro, he's his own anti-hero. Something like that. How about this one? The midst of darkness, a lone hero stands grasping in the last glimmer of hope, hoping to pass it to the next. Oh, you put that gyro. He eats gyro there. That was in your lyrics, Agawa. I mean, maybe it's a typo, I guess. Gyro? Oh! Even with the G, it's pronounced gyro? Ah! What the hell's a gyro? Is that like some kind of... Feels like it's a Jewish dish. Is it a Jewish dish? Gyro. Gyro. Ah! Never heard of it. So I didn't know about that. So... of darkness, a lone hero stand grasping on a last glimmer of hope, hoping to pass it to the next bearer, never stopping, never gonna give up, and never gonna let it go. So he's a hero, he eats a hero, he's his own anti-hero. Oh, it's a Greek dish. Ah, cool. Lamb and pita with sauce. Ah, sounds amazing. Actually does sound amazing. Yeah, wrong button. Ding 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 ding. Digga digga ding, digga digga ding 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 digga digga ding, digga digga ding, digga digga ding 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 ding. Kind of like a rap. Ah, sounds amazing. There's not a lot of Greek. I don't think. Okay, now that I think about it, I don't think there's any Greek restaurant here in Malaysia. Here where I'm at. Not in Malaysia. There might be some, like some place I've never been to, but so far I don't think I've seen a Greek restaurant. Greek meal restaurant, I mean. But I can combine both Nasi Lemak's, Pachi Nasi Lemak's lyrics and Argama lyrics to actually did the bit of song there. Actually, I think it flows really well. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. We now have lyrics for my song. We just have to make a cover. Well, not really a cover, I guess. Since it's my song, it's not really a cover. No, you're hungry. That being said, though, I need to eat a gyro so that I can actually, so that the song has truth in it. As it is, it will be a lie because I don't eat gyro. Any and all Greek cuisine that may or may not is now ceased to do so. All right, so animation's done. We now have back hair as well. Yes. Only thing left. Wait, did I do 2 folders by mistake? I did. No, wait, that's wrong. Okay, we'll just put this in the frame here. Squint. Batman style. Then bulging wide. How many of you think will unfollow me after the giveaway is over? What? Why would they unfollow you? I feel like, I don't know. I can't really say, but I feel like thinking like they will unfollow you is, maybe there is truth in there, but I can't really say. I feel like I don't think an unfollows will happen, no? Because they are only following for the giveaway? Oh. I don't know. I can't really say. Okay, I like this, but I feel like the bulging eyes is too fast. Like I need to do another 24 frames and have the bulging eye happen at the front, at the back here. Like let it squint a long time, then it opens again. Like I said, I can't really say because for one thing, I've never done giveaways to know what the result of a giveaway would entail in terms of follows and unfollows. And then another thing, Twitter is so messed up. It's so unpredictable and messed up that I can't say for certain that I can't you know, I know what will happen, you know. Wait a minute, what? Wait a minute. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't need this guy, do I? Huh. Hold on a second. It's 24 frames. Ah, I was tricked. Okay, cool. I pushed it a bit too much frames. That's why. That's what happened. I just saw someone open 100 USD commission to draw on a base. To draw on a... Really? 100 USD for that? Now I feel like I'm undercharging. Alright, so I think, okay, 2 seconds where the cape and hair loops so that the eye doesn't squint and bulge out too fast. Alright. If people actually buy it, to be honest. Yeah, right? Like, okay, that's another thing. I was talking about don't undercharge yourself. There's also overcharging yourself, and that sounds like it's an overcharge. Okay, so animation wise, we are done. It doesn't look as smooth as it could be because of the processing, but you know, generally I kind of like how it came out. And it's almost like every time there's a hit on the piano, like dung 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 dung, the stabbing is happening. Dung 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 dung. A stabbing is happening right there. Stab, stab, stab. My cape. My cape can stab people. That aside, I'm going to now turn off the background sketch, I mean. And start applying flat colors. The flattest of colors. If I do that, this should be up here. Why is that on darken? You should be on normal mode, not darken mode. Ding 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 ding. Okay, just making sure it's the right color. Feels a bit off. Yeah. Of course, even though I finish these stuff here, I'm not fully finished with it yet. There's a lot more I want to do with this animation, with this thing, not just that animation. Have a good stream. I'm gonna go grab snack. Alright, see you, Argama. Enjoy your snack, future Argama Witch. Asu stabbing everyone. That's not good. Flies. Hey, Kurumi. Welcome to the stream. Ah, wrong. Strong superhero thighs. This Asu is actually stepping on my corpse. What? No! I am not stepping on your corpse even if you're a mafia boss, Mickey. For animation, the base color should it be on the bright side instead of the dull colors? Since in illustration my base is usually dull color. I can't really say about that because for one thing, all my base colors is always on the bright side and never really on the dark side. So I can't really tell you if there's a big difference. I think you have to experiment that with yourself and try to see whether it works or not. Is that a white hair and red hair streak? Yes, Kurumi does have white hair and red hair streak, Mickey, just like you do. And now you mention it, I guess she is sort of your sister then. Also, Kurumi, that's Mekirin. Mekirin is also a VTuber. He is a VTuber from Philippines. And he's actually my senior by a couple of months. And one can argue he started the white hair with red hair streak VTuber model. One can argue. I'm not saying he did it, but one can argue. Senior couple of months kind of sounds weird. I'm not denying that. It is weird. But you are my senior by a couple of months. Senior, die senpai. Die senpai da. But yeah, Meki has been around for a long while as a VTuber. He just hasn't been making content as he should, as I always tell him to. Focus on voice acting. Ah, that's actually pretty cool. One can argue. Even if you didn't design your own Kurumi, you are still you. Your look wouldn't be you without you. You bring out your design. Without you, we wouldn't have Kurumi. This has actually been proven. I see art, I follow instantly. Oh yeah, Mekirin is an artist as well. I do recommend following him. He's a really good artist. Though in the art sense, however, I am his senior. By many years. It's almost unfair. It's almost unfair by how many years of senior I am from him in the art sense. Arigato, thanks, sister. It's very interesting. A different person can make the same model feel so different. Did I make my model feel different? Huh? Wait, what? Oh, you mean Kurumi, right? Kurumi, without you there, would be no Kinene, Kurumi, Gorumi, or Kurumi? Oh my god! Apache, why? You're literally bringing it here in my channel. Oh no, Kurumi. Now, Pachi Nasi Lemak said that because Pachi Nasi Lemak also watches Kurumi's stream, so what he's mentioned there is like a little bit of a in joke in Kurumi's stream. So you know. Ding 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 ding. Huh. Okay, that kind of worries me a little bit. Apparently, yep, I need to draw the sole, the shoe sole here. Doesn't work if I don't draw it. I really see that in the sketch sometimes, you know, some parts that you miss out. Comment. Pakcik is a Indonesian / Malaysian word. It means uncle. And Pakcik Nasi Lemak uses it as his name, as his username, saying that he is the uncle that sells the nasi lemak. Nasi lemak being a Malaysian meal, which then prompts into the whole thing that Pakcik Nasi Lemak is from Malaysia. Bada boom. Oh shoot, that was wrong. I got into that wrong layer. Okay, so the flat color for the body is done. Now let's see with the animation a little bit. Well, we can't see the eyes until I color the eyes. All right. Looks good. I'm saying Pachi because I've seen breeding his name as Lemak only. Lemak sounds like a cool name. Here's what the thing about Lemak is. Lemak in English means fat, but not fat, but like the fat in food. Nenek means grandma in Bahasa. Yeah. That's why when it was like Nenek Rumi, was like, oh no, don't do that, Pachi. Grease, yes, the greasy stuff in food. There's also a different term for grease that's used in Malay as well. Minyak is also the term for grease in Malay. No, it's not a problem, Mickey. It's just that you don't really know what it means, that's all. Now you do. So, as you see just now, right? The animation's getting slower. It's even affecting me here in my side. So, yeah. We're slowly overusing my processor. Okay, for this one, it's gonna be easy. Ding 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 ding. Why do I want to do the eyes first? So that when it's done, I can do this, and you can see the eyes alongside the animation. Be like that. I just realized how thin my head is here. With the colors, I can see how thin my head is here. It just looks bizarre. I need to fix that. In comparison to the body type I have and all that, this just seems so thin. My musculature. There, that looks better now. Without color, it seems fine, but then when after putting color in, it seems so thin. Make killer lay rubber bands. What a full C drive does to a mind. You're thinking it's gonna be like Robert Pattinson gonna play me in a movie? No, never. I play Robert Pattinson in a movie. You gotta know, Mickey. You gotta know. It's not Robert Pattinson you're thinking of. It's Christian Bale. Christian Bale plays me. I can only be played by Christian Bale. And only by him. That's just how it works. That's how ASU works. Chrome tab? 5. Only 5. This whole thing's coming together nicely. Can't wait to see the animated portions colored. Yeah. So that's why we're going into the hair right now. That's right, baby. We're gonna finish up the coloring for the hair. Because of that, though, I'm gonna have to turn off everything that's sort of in the way. Far too many Chrome tabs open all the time. Please help. Why? Why do you have so many open? Oh shoot, I just realized something. It's fine. It's fine. I actually don't do like over tabbing my browser, you know? I was like 5, maybe go up to 9, and then I would, after going up to 9, I would whittle it down back to 5 or 4, 3, but no, it's around 11 to 14. Oh my god, why though? Do you need that much going on? So my Google Chrome tabs usually like maybe at most like a majority of the time 5. 5 is my Google Chrome tab. Maybe it's my age. Maybe I'm just that kind of uncle who doesn't, you know, do a lot of like saving tabs. Because I don't save tabs. I would open something, watch it, exit. Open something, watch it, exit. That's what I do. I would open something, read it, then I exit. I don't save my tabs. It's just whenever I draw art, because I have to look a lot of understandable. Yeah, I've been there. Which is why with CSP, you don't have to worry about that. There's this thing here. You can turn on the sub view here. The sub view will let you load up a file. And thus, you have references. CSP. what you need for your future. Also, this is a reference for a comic I'm drawing. A comic job I'm doing, I mean. This is the comic job I'm doing. Oh wait, sorry, that's Ayumi. Because I was using Ayumi reference. Oops, that's Suiren. That's wow, all this very questionable position those references are putting on. It's like, references, can you not do that to me? I just used it for references, that's all. Not helping your case, Ace. It's just all for references, nothing else. F. No, it is actually for references, just that, you know, when I draw that part, I zoom into that area. So, it is actually for references, like for real. I just need to zoom to those parts for, you know, when I draw them. But yes, sub view, very helpful. Some nice angle shot references you got. What you gotta do? What you gotta do? What you gotta do? You know, it's the way it is. You gotta have those angles. You got to have like the best kind of drawing, you know. It is. Morbius is, yep, I heard Morbius is terrible as well. I heard that it is not a good movie. Though Fubuki says that she likes the action and all, but then she was also sort of like sponsored by Sony to do an interview with Jared Leto. So she might actually have to say that it's nice and all that. Or maybe that's just how she views the movie. I know she likes a lot of Marvel movies though, so she's not like clueless about them. Though if you want a true Marvel fan, that's Subaru. Subaru is a true Marvel fan right off from the start. This was when what was it? Fortnite. This was back in 2018 or 2019. 2019, Roboco was playing a lot of Fortnite, and then she had a collab with Subaru where both of them play Fortnite. But Subaru has never played Fortnite. Roboco, however, is a big Fortnite gamer at that time. And then they were collabing on Fortnite, and Fortnite was having a collab with Marvel. Morbius got 127%. How you even get 127%? That much upgrade than expected. There's a whole story behind that. There's a story behind that. When she got the new artist to design her and draw her new model, the new artist made it with that big size chest, right? She was like, whoa, that's too big, can you reduce it? And the artist reduced it, but thanks to the costume that was given to her, it looked weird when the chest was reduced. It looked too weird. So Suren was like, you know what, maintain the size that you did before, because that is a much better look than the shrunken chest size look. So that's why you see the new model has that big of a chest size. It's not out of request by Suiren, it is out of necessity for design. Talks about Fubuki liking Marvel. I'm surprised that no one. I know, right? Okay, this is what. Back to my story, right? Subaru had a collab with Roboko, they were both playing Fortnite. Fortnite was having a Marvel collab at the time, and the whole time Subaru was geeking out. She was fanboying like crazy over all the Marvel characters. She was like, "Oh, that's Thanos. Oh, that's Iron Man. Oh, it's Hawkeye." And this was the time when Hawkeye was not popular. You know, Hawkeye was not popular yet, but Subaru already knows Hawkeye. She was like, "Oh, that's Hawkeye. Oh, that's so cool." And I was like, yeah, Subaru is a huge Marvel fan. Like a person who watched Marvel movies or know comics would know Hawkeye. Who watched religiously a Marvel movie religiously would know Hawkeye. But a layman, even at that time in 2019, would only know Hawkeye as a passing, especially in Japan. They wouldn't know Hawkeye if they looked at it. And we're talking about what Subaru saw was comic costume Hawkeye in Fortnite, and she knew it was Hawkeye. And to those who don't know Hawkeye from the comics, if they see comic costume Hawkeye, they would go like, "Who the heck is that?" because comic costume Hawkeye looks nothing like the movie Hawkeye, the movie's Hawkeye. You know, comic costume Hawkeye is really like just weird costume. She tried learning English so she could watch interviews and talk on forward. Exactly. That's why Subaru actually has a pretty good grasp on English. She says she doesn't have good English, but I've seen her in streams. She has a pretty good grasp on English, and she can have a conversation. She can hold a good English conversation if need be. She's very good in her English grasp. And I've known this since 2019 because I saw her geeking out over Hawkeye, over Marvel movies and games. She played the Spider-Man PS4 game on stream, and I had such a huge I was so much fun watching her play that, because she was geeking out almost the whole day, the whole time she was playing that game, and it was so much fun seeing her just geeking out over the whole Spider-Man game. It was so good. Shoutouts to Tia. Yes, I was about to mention that as well. That part that Tia Sunshine, friend of mine by the way, had a collab with Pompoko, and because Tia is an English VTuber, but she resides in Japan, so she's actually known in the Japanese side as well. And so she had a collab with classic indie Japanese VTuber Pompoko, where I think Pompoko was doing like a 24 hours stream with a bunch of other VTubers, and then on a segment of that is Tia teaching English to some VTubers, and one of those VTubers is Subaru. And Subaru had the best points of them all in that stream. What the hell happened? Wait, what? Wait, this is not the frame. This is not the frame. I'm looking at the wrong frame. Okay, got it. And Subaru had the best points in the English thing, and it was really cool. Ginga Ellis, yes. Ginga Ellis and Pompoko, yes. That was such a fun one. And yeah, Subaru scored the best in that test that Tia prepared for them. So, you know, I love Subaru. Subaru is one of my favorite, because she's also one of my earliest Hololive watch. Because I've mentioned this before in other streams. I started watching Hololive from Tokino Sora back in 2018, right? And then I found out about Roboko. Then I watched Roboko, right? But I watched Roboco around the end of 2018, around November. And I did not know about Hololive per se, because I only knew Tokino Sora, right? And I knew Cover Corporation, but I didn't know about Hololive. Later on, I found out that Hololive, after following Roboco, then watching one of her live stream where she was live streaming with Subaru, I tried to find out who Subaru is. That's when I found out about Hololive and how it's part of Cover Corporation. And at that time, Hololive already released their second generation, which is what Subaru is part of. And I was like, oh, there's so many of these Hololivers. And this was around December of 2018. And that's also when I found out about Sakura Miko and started following her as well. Hey, Wufu. welcome. I bet I would love Subaru if I could speak Japanese. Yeah, she has a great, yeah, she's great. Her, you know, those morning streams she does, those are awesome, very entertaining. If you do learn Japanese and can understand a good bit, I do recommend watching that. Though there's a lot of clips of those as well, so watching those clips would get you the experience as well, and those clips would highlight like the best parts of those streams, so it's not a bad deal as well. I found out because of the whole dog VTuber thingy, and Korone was one of them. That was already Korone debuted around like end of March 2018 and 2019. So yeah, that was after. Yeah, I actually found Korone and Okayu around the time they debut. Because I was already following Hololivers by then. They don't give the full experience. That's true. Japanese. Alright, both hairs are colored. I mean both sides. Both sides of the hair are colored. So now you can see how it flows. Oh my god, it's so slow with processing right now. It's so bad. I mean, not the animation. The animation I think is pretty nice, but the processing to process the animation is pretty like jerky. Don't worry though, once I export it to a video and use that for the starting screen, you'll see a smoother animation. But the one that really got me to hold it was Pekora and Kanata. Generation 3. Oh man, you know, because I was watching Generation 2 for the longest time, Gen 2 for the longest time, then Gamers, and then I was like, oh cool, a new Hololive gen is what I thought with Gamers, right? And then one time, a recommendation on my YouTube around, I believe, July or so. No, not July. Maybe August. July or August. A recommendation pops up of Rusia and Pekora playing a game. I forgot what it was. Maybe it was Super Mario Brothers. I forgot what game it was, but they were playing a game. I was like, huh, these two look cute. And I click on them, and I found out they're Hololive. I was like, wait, what? Who the heck are these? And is this a new generation of Hololive? This was before Hololive announcements was a big thing. You know, generation announcement was a big thing. So when I saw that, I was like, oh. Then I searched online and I found out that Hololive puts out a new generation of VTubers, the Gen 3, which at that time was still Pekora and Rusia, while doling out Noel, Flair, and Marine. As in, Noel, Flair, and Marine hasn't debuted yet. They're doling them out little, like week by week at that time, not day by day. Now it's day by day. So it was really interesting, and I was like, oh, these are new generation Hololivers, and it was like I'm there from the ground up kind of thing. It felt like it was really unique at that time. It was unique at that time. I knew of videos from Hololive back in 2019, but it wasn't until Hato started doing English stream and Coco debut I should discover what Hololive was. Understandable. It's alright. But yeah, Hato started doing English streams when Coco debuted, because she was like, wait, I'm supposed to be the English Hololiver, so she starts, I gotta do more English stuff. Remember the time I'm in animation course and I have to do flowing animation. That's fabric and seaweed. Yeah, understandable. It's that's like how you get to learn the basics of those material animations. I don't usually follow those holo peeps. I just chill in Twitch even though I understand Japanese. And I know that also this hero Ace can hold a convo in Japan. Thank you. I appreciate that. I do. I really do. I appreciate that you follow me and all that. But yeah, that's a little bit of something of the days of early Hololive for me, for I. What the? Why are you? There you go. Jeez. Ding 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 ding. We are almost there. We are nearing the finish line of this animation project, and oh my god, that's disgusting. Hold on a second. Didn't see that. Bad ebb and flow. Bad ebb and flow. Ah! There you go. I mean, huh? Surprise! God damn it. But yeah, that was the old days. Classic old days when I used to watch Hololive more. I used to watch all their streams. Speaking of Rin, where is Rin? What? Rin Asobi? Oh, did she unofficially retire? Oh man, I did not know that. I will Miola because she gets to the phase where she barfs after laughing so hard. Yeah, I remember that. But I didn't know Rin Asobi retired though. Unofficially, that means she did it. That means it happened quietly. That sucks. A company went under a while ago. Oh, donating to a scam. Oh, that sucks. That sucks so bad. As late as the Saturn Awards with Rin Asobi, Miyakimino, I didn't know who Fubuki was. Yeah. Okay. That sucks about Rin though. She was a fun one. She had that childlike fun attitude, you know, that you don't see in a lot of VTubers these days. Because there's so much adult loot tubers going on. It's like, okay. Hey, Autumn. Welcome to the stream. Speaking of retired VTubers, I miss Mia. Yeah, no. I was thinking about that. I was thinking about Mia Kimino. I was like, a couple of days ago. I was thinking like, kind of miss her. Kind of want to see what she, kind of want to know what she's doing currently, but I can't really contact her because I don't have her contact. And you know, I really should like be going around asking about it because it's like, as much as Mia knows me, I don't think she thinks of me as that kind of personal friend. But you know, she knows how to contact me if she wants to find me in the future. And that's the best I can say about that. Like, if she ever appears in the future in one way, form or another, and she wants to contact me, she knows how to contact me. And I gotta tell you guys, I've hung out with Mia in VCs as well, and she is super nice in the VC, and you know, like off stream hanging out. She is super nice. She is so cool. She is one of the best person I've ever known. Definitely one of the good ones. I miss her a lot. But you know what? If fate deems it, we shall meet again. That's all I can say. On the other side, Maya Putri is once again coming. Yeah, that's really fun. I'm kind of excited for that. She's Hanjoing somewhere. Mia always seemed really sweet in unscripted collabs. Yeah, she is. She is super sweet, and she can handle herself too really well. It was an honor collabing with her, like officially. Hey, no problem, Becky. I wanted to bring as much as many people as possible on that one, because I know that it was like gonna be among the last Mia collabs, so I wanted to, you know, to let her have like a blast with everyone. And I did ask her afterwards if she had fun. She was like, yeah, it was a lot of fun, and she loved the collab. She loved the collab. We brought fun in her life. So with the cape colored, the animation is done with the base color. There will still be shadows I will need to do. I still need to animate shadows and all that, but the base color is done. And it might not look smooth to you guys right now because the computer processing is like dying or something, but it's done. Carl was about to refuse the color because he was gonna go somewhere. Yeah, I know, I remember that. He told me about it. But yeah, this is gonna be the new starting screen. It's gonna be me standing like this over a backdrop of a city, the Virtuotopia. There's gonna be a stream with starting text here, chat here, so you can still chat during the starting soon screen. Your corpse is not here, Mickey, because you're not dead. Nice timing on finishing the base color. Ah, thanks. It is pretty nice timing, isn't it? But anyway, I am not gonna do the shading here. I might do it off stream and you guys might see it in the final result. because it's already been 3.5 hours. I think it's time for me to end the stream. But I want to thank you so much, everyone, for coming down and hanging out with me, watching me do my animations. I hope you guys had fun listening to my rambling on and on and on about absolute nonsense of my life. But overall, I want you all to stay good, stay healthy. Hope to get you do get that lightning in there in the future. I will get that lightning in there, definitely. But anyway, I want you all to stay good, stay healthy. Don't forget to hydrate whenever you can. And of course, to always enjoy the future, citizens. Till next time, everybody. I'll see you around. Goodbye and Otsu Justice!